Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Vegas Top Dogs YouTube channel update. College football is back. We are a full slate of action this week. It is official week one college football. I got a special guest over there, Sniper Wes. Let's bring him on. We'll jump right in for college football action. Wes, welcome back.
Yeah, it's such a great time of year, right? We just had week 0. I actually did fantastic. Week 0 went 4-1. I had plays on all 5 games, which is kind of rare. I actually had good angles on all 5 games, so I released them all. Went 4-1, and hopefully I'll go something like that again. I have a lot of games. Obviously, we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday we get Belichick, right?
And Monday too.
Yeah, and Monday too. Yeah. We have a lot of games, so really looking forward to it. And great time of year. Looking forward to college football and the NFL right around the corner.
Yeah, and we have some, for being week one, we have some big games. Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Miami of Florida. So we're really coming out of the gates with some big games, and I'm looking forward to it. And I know all our followers are as well. Be sure to give us a like, subscribe, thumbs up, guys. Like, subscribe down below. You'll be notified each and every time a new video comes out. We'll keep these winners coming to you. And Wes, let's start it out with your first pick this week.
Yeah, so I am going to start with Clemson and LSU here. So this game is at a neutral field. It's in Atlanta. And obviously both teams, a lot of talent on both sides of the ball for both teams. Clemson, terrific defense this year. They're going to be really good defensively this year. But remember, LSU, Brian Kelly, I'm just not a big Brian Kelly fan. He always tends to blow it in week 1. He's kind of like the equivalent of the Cincinnati Bengals. They always just can't get it going right out of the gate, right? Dabo Swinney, by far the head coach. If you ask me who the better coach is, I think you and me and everyone else in America would say Dabo Swinney is the better coach here between him and Brian Kelly. I can guarantee you one thing. They say there's no locks in sports betting, Tony. But I do have a lock in this game. I'm going to say that the Tigers are going to win because we have the Clemson Tigers and the LSU Tigers, right? And there's going to be a Tigers that lose too. But I like Clemson here. I'm going to lay the 3.5 with them. One thing, the LSU Tigers receiving core, it's not as good as in years past. Obviously, they're kind of like wide receiver university. Odell Beckham Jr., Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. But this year, they're not quite as good as they have been in years past. And Clemson's secondary is the truth. They are really, really good. So I think they can contain those wide receivers. And I have the better coach here over Brian Kelly. Anytime I think of Brian Kelly, I think of him in the rally they had. He's from Connecticut. And all of a sudden, when he went to LSU, he developed a Southern draw, which I thought was very, very funny. But I'm going to lay the 3.5 here with Clemson. I think that's the side. In Atlanta, this game is on Saturday night.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I have a totals play I like, which goes early kickoff on Saturday. That's between, who did I put? Syracuse and Tennessee. Tennessee ranked number 24. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. The total is set at 50.5. Syracuse won 10 games last year, so they're a good team. They like to play up tempo. I think you're going to see a lot of passing. This game's at neutral site in Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. So with both teams pushing the pace, up tempo, a lot of passing, being played indoors, don't have to worry about the weather. I think this is going to lead to an overplay. I think this one goes over the total, 50.5. Look for both teams to put up some points here, over 50.5 between Syracuse and Tennessee.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's a 12 noon kickoff on Saturday on ABC.
Yeah, what's funny? I just realized this. You just said that game's in Atlanta too, and they're both Saturday. So I guess that Syracuse-Tennessee game is the early game in Atlanta, and then they trot in LSU and Clemson in the same stadium a couple hours later.
I didn't realize they're both in the same stadium. Wow.
Yeah, I did not realize that. Well, I know Mercedes-Benz Stadium isn't the Saints in New Orleans. Is that also Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Or I thought they were both. Maybe one of them's in New Orleans. I don't know. I could be wrong. Regardless, we're both in domes. We know that.
Yeah, I'll look that up while you're working on your second selection here.
Yeah, so I like for my second play here, I like Texas A&M. Now, we got to lay a lot of wood here. Hopefully, you can find 24. It's 24.5 at some shops, but they're playing UTSA. They open minus 21. Okay, obviously, they've been bet up to minus 24. It's a lot of points, but I think it's justified, man. The Aggies, they have a very deep running back room this year. They have 4 solid running backs that they can hand the ball to. So I think they are going to wear on UTSA's offensive line. And not only that, if they get up 2, 3, maybe even 4 touchdowns, what do you do when you're up a bunch of points? Do you continue to throw the ball? You don't. You continue to run the ball. So I think they're going to run the ball from the get-go. They're going to keep running the ball. And even when they're up a bunch of points, they're going to continue to run the ball. That defensive line for, Texas San Antonio, I think they're going to be depleted by the end of the game. By the way, E.J. Smith, who was Emmitt Smith's son, he transferred from Stanford to Texas A&M. So he's on that squad too. He's one of those 4 running backs. I think the Aggies just keep pounding the rock here. I think they pour it on. Lay in the wood here with Texas A&M minus 24 over UTSA.
All right. Good stuff there. The Clemson LSU game is at Memorial Stadium in Clemson.
Really? Why did I hear that was in a neutral stadium? I thought I heard
that's
that.
What it says. Yep. It's
Okay.
7:30 game, Memorial Stadium, Clemson. And that's all.
Well, I like Clemson even more now then.
Yeah. They're on their home field.
Yeah.
So, all right. My second selection is more of a trend play here. I've been hearing it all week. Some of you may have heard this trend as well, but I'm going to share it with you. Favorites in week 1 of college football season, as long as they're playing another FBS opponent and they're favored by 37 or more points. It's 19-2, 91% since 2013. So the last 12 years, it's 19-2, 15-1 the last 16. So you got a favorite playing another FBS team of 37 or more. We have Penn State as a big favorite, Georgia as a favorite, and Ole Miss, all favored by more than 37. So let's hope to go 2-1 with those 3 big favorites.
The trend is your friend, as they say.
Yep, it's going to have to be. Check the weather on some of those games. We're making this video early in the week on Tuesday, so check the weather. You never know with storms coming up the East Coast. Wes, thanks for joining us. Guys, be sure to visit VegasTopDogs.com. You have free picks, premium picks, sportsbook articles, sportsbook bonuses. Just check it out, VegasTopDogs.com. Expert Wes is over there. I'm on the website as well. Probably 15 other cappers. So we're excited about the football season. Week 1 has some huge games. So check out our selections, plus baseball, WNBA. Wes specializes UFC, and we have NFL starting next week as well.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Tony. The grind truly begins now. And but don't forget, a lot of other sports going on. A lot of opportunities. Baseball still going on. You have WNBA. Yep. Like I said, UFC. My CFL's been hot. I think I'm 8-0 with my last 8 CFL plays. Oh, wow. That's not going to continue. Like they say, even a blind squirrel bumps into a nut, or a broken clock is right twice a day. But all sorts of money to be made in other sports too. Don't just focus on football. But I am glad football's here.
Absolutely. I always tell new people that visit the site, ride the hot hands. Check out the hot cappers, ride the hot hands. And no matter what the sport, hey, if it's making you money, that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time, and good luck with your action in week 1.